Alrighty, everybody. My name is Benjamin, and welcome back to a Great Games of the Past. And today we are going to be looking at another game from Rashid Nezhmetdinov. Where are we on? That one? I accidentally skipped a game. But we'll get back to it. We're actually looking at the fourth game because I put these in the wrong order of course I did. And it's going to be Nezhmetdinov has white pieces against Konstantinov. And this is actually a very short game, so prepare for it to end in a very quick moment. Of course, e4, e6, so we have a French defense, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and take this off of training and do this. Okay, cool. And, yeah, this is just a slight moving of things. So if you notice that move, that's what happened. So Nezhmetdinov played d takes c5, but we'll look at that after his notes saying that when he wrote the book, this line, which was at the time considered out of fashion, had been coming back into fashion. I believe this is the main line nowadays of the advanced French. And this d takes c5, which is designed to open the game up for white's pieces, doesn't really give black any issues. So Nezhmetdinov says knight d7 was better. I think modern theory would say knight c6, but the reason you play knight d7 is so that you can capture on c5 with the knight. Konstantinov took the pawn, and we have normal development. And then Nezhmetdinov said black needed to play f6, and this is a typical French defense idea, and I would probably agree with that. Instead, Konstantinov played knight d4, and after a few exchanges, f4, and then knight e7. Again, just normal developing. This is a reasonable position, I would say, for both colors. Maybe c3 here, but Nezhmetdinov played knight a3 with the goal of trying to play knight to b5, and just an example of how that could go, if a nothing move is made, is here, and this is the variation, and white is probably for choice here. White has a better position, and there's not much black can really do. So you obviously can't allow that, and Nezhmetdinov mentions that the visually striking and visually appealing bishop c3 doesn't work because queen d2 exclam, because you have to trade queens or retreat your queen. You can't take this rook because c3 and of course white is threatening bishop to b1 and bishop b2, which traps the queen and wins it. d4, take it, and the reason you can't take on d4 is because of bishop b5 check, winning the queen. So you have to attack that, knight b5, castles, there, knight c3, and the queen is trapped. So that's why black played a6. And then after c3, with the purpose of kicking the bishop, black made a mistake here. Better was to play something like bishop a7, and the game is relatively equal, and white has some play, black has some play. It's a normal French defense, and the game should probably end in a draw eventually, with, say, knight d4 and then looking to push f5. I mean, white definitely has some attacking chances, but they're not great. Instead, Konstantinov decided to play for the win, which is actually playing for the loss, because he saw that, oh, hey, I can take that rook. And, well, Konstantinov actually resigned here because he realized the queen was trapped and there was no way for him to extricate the queen. And yeah, well done, right? In a very short game. So yeah, don't try and reverse the tactics on Nezhmetdinov. And I guess the lesson to take away is don't try to win material before you can, and don't try to play these without calculating the variation all the way through, or else you're going to get this. And I guess another one would be don't move your pieces too much in the opening. Notice how throughout this thing, Nezhmetdinov moves a different piece with each move if he can get away with it. Whereas Konstantinov moves the same pieces over and over again. So, develop your pieces, guys. So, anyway, I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.